Time now for Coming In Hot with Brent Wallace, former Ottawa Senator Jason York, and Graham Nichols.
Hey everybody, welcome to Coming In Hot. Brent Wallace alongside Graham York. This show brought to you by Bet365. The band has just started to warm up today for Country Night. I don't know if this was a schedule by Ian Mendes or not. I believe he has something to do with it. If it gets really loud in the background, we apologize. We hope you enjoy the background music while we get through the show. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. You call me Graham York.
Oh, it's just a habit.
Yeah, it's all good. Miss you, Yorkie. Have fun.
Not really. Not really. Lots to get through today. Ian Mendes is going to join us in a bit, and then Jacqueline Belsito, the president of the Sens Foundation, is going to join us as well. We've got the game to talk about as the Rangers come to town, one of the best road teams in the league. Ottawa returns back after playing 7 games on the road where they went 4-3. We talked to the captain today, Brady Tkachuk. We'll get to that. Lots else going on in this show. By the way, Mendes wants to discuss hot water in the sinks. We'll get to that.
That's
as well.
A big deal. That's a huge deal.
Apparently, but
we've been talking about that for
years. We do know some secret spots that we will try to get to, as always. All right, so lineup changes coming in tonight's game. We're going to see Curtis McDermott is out of the lineup. Stephen Halliday's been recalled. Lars Eller's out of the lineup, and so it'll be Cousins, Halliday, and Gregg on the bottom, on the fourth line, if you will. Brady Tkachuk, Tim Stützle, Fabian Zetterlund continue to play in the same spots. Artem Zub, a little bit of a surprise, out with a. Did he give me upper? He gave us an upper body injury.
I don't think he gave us anything. They never give us anything. It's undisclosed. Is that upper or lower?
Day-to-day.
And he's like, I'm not saying.
Day-to-day. Lars Eller also day-to-day. And, Graham, we heard about Thomas Chabot for the first time.
Yeah, like Thomas Chabot, probably looking at like another 10 days away, I believe. So
I think hopefully was the quote.
Interesting, because like when he first sustained the injury, he missed 10 days, 3 games. Now we're already in that window. So he's missed just as much time as he did previously. And it's going to be another 10 days. So obviously they're doing their due diligence. They're making sure he's good when he comes back, because obviously when he came back, he re-aggravated. So he wasn't at 100%.
I'm a little surprised by that. And he's going to miss his, I think, 6th game tonight as we crank things up for you here. I'm interested to see. It looks like Jake Sanderson will play alongside Nick Spence. The music's loud. In alongside Spence. Like, it'll be interesting to see how Jordan Spence handles those kinds of minutes tonight.
But he was non-committal, right? Like Travis Green, when he was talking to us this afternoon, was non-committal. Like Claire Henn asked, is Jordan Spence going to be playing with Jake Sanderson? He's like, well, not necessarily. So we'll see how it shakes out tonight.
If you watch the morning skate, you know. So if it's not Jordan Spence, it's Nick Patton Powell. It's not Nick Patton Powell. Yeah. So it looks like Matt and Paolo will be paired with Tyler Clevin, and Gilbert draws in the lineup as well. Interesting that Levi Marilainen is going to start tonight's game.
Yeah, I was surprised by that. I thought for sure it'd be Linus Ullmark tonight, but Levy was the first goalie off, and some media members actually talked to Levy, which is usually a no-no on game day skates, right? Like, you don't talk to goaltenders on their starts, and nobody realized at the time that Levy was starting, so it's a bit of a surprise.
I also thought with St. Louis coming to town, they might put him back to St. Louis as he played in St. Louis. Anyway, shows you what we know. Absolutely nothing. The one thing I want to see tonight as they take on the New York Rangers. By the way, New York leads the league in away wins. They've got 11 wins on the season on the road. They played very well away from the puck. Artemi Panarin loves to play against the Sens. He's the guy to keep an eye on. He has scored in 6 straight games against Ottawa. We'll see how he does. But the Rangers, they've got to find a way against New York to get the power play. Something needs to happen.
And Adam Fox is out of the lineup, right? Which is a huge loss for the Rangers. And for a Rangers team that's out of the postseason, you got to capitalize on these games. Like I've talked about Adam Fox being out of the lineup for the Rangers. I've also mentioned Connor Hellebuck for the Winnipeg Jets later this month. When these matchups come up, Ottawa has to take advantage and win these games.
So we'll see how it goes. Fabian Zetterlund was the center of attention maybe today as he's starting to play well, if you will. Now in the last 6 games, 5 points. He had 4 points in the first 20. What have you seen from Fabian Zetterlund?
I think he's continuing to work hard. I think that's the most part. He's continuing to work hard away from the puck. He's winning battles along the wall. He's creating opportunities for his line mates, and now he's benefiting from it. His shots finding the net. He's finding holes. it's nice to see him finally get rewarded because, like, and I've said this a few times before, he's always kind of been like a super optimistic, he's a very happy guy. Nice to be around the rink, super positive. It's nice to finally see the puck going in for him.
By the way, coming up later in the show, Hot for the Holidays, day number 2. We'll get to that. So you can win PWHL charge tickets as they play. I think it's Boston are the tickets. Ottawa. Wait, coming to the end of this song?
Yeah, maybe. Cross your fingers.
How many songs are they going to have? 3, maybe? Into the standings as Ottawa still sits in top 3 spot in the Atlantic Division. They're number 3. But again, Detroit and Boston still tied with Ottawa for points. It is a dogfight throughout the Eastern Conference, and it's fun to watch.
But that's like the pressure of this month, right? Like we talked about this in the live show at Shoeless Joe's the other night. It's like this schedule for Ottawa this month, relative to the past, very light in terms of the quality of opponents. So if Ottawa can start building up some points, win some games, create a little bit of point cushion, bigger margin for error, they put themselves in good shape.
See how it plays out. I think 7 home games, 6 on the road this month. Only 1 back-to-back. It should be good. And Damien 15, it is absolutely a live sound check. But Mendes didn't let me know about the live sound check when we said we'd like to go live at 3 p.m. He's like, yeah, don't you worry, it'll be great. So, anyway, this show is always brought to you by Bet365. As we get to this, Jake, we're going to roll right into it. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary. Bet365, download the app, get on the action. Use code NATION, must be 19 or older, Ontario only. Please play responsibly. If you or someone knows a gambling problem, visit connectsontario.ca. I would just like to point out before we get into this game, I nailed the parlay the last game. Nailed it. So, follow me for all your advice. Ottawa favored to win this one. Here, Graham, is the parlay for today. Ottawa to win this one. I think they'll score over 5.5 goals in this game totally. And Drake Batherson to pick up a point. He's money in December. 61 games in December in his career, 61 points. I think he has a big night.
I like it. And you keep betting and you keep winning. So what's not to like? Just keep rolling. You're on a heater.
I haven't decided if I'm going to share any of the proceeds with you guys.
This is almost as good as watching Danny Healy's 22-game point streak to start his career in Ottawa. You're on a heater.
Yeah.
Just go.
I always remember that Danny Healy point streak, just him talking about it. It's like, what do you want me to say today? I'm like, I don't know. Like, well, I don't know what's different. I just need you to tell me about game number 18 as you've gotten points in 22 straight games. Danny Healy, very good at one point and for Ottawa. 50 in 07 and in 06. I think I may have made another bet taking Brady to score a goal. I think he has a big night tonight.
Yeah, he played really well against Montreal, right? So if he can continue to build that momentum, got his first under his belt, he's due for big things. Even like Travis Green alluded to it in his press availability this morning, it's like he didn't like his touch around the net in the first 2 games, but he loved it in Montreal. He thinks better things are coming.
And like I asked him, his hand's still wrapped. And I think you could see it in the last game on the broadcast, if not the game before. And I was like, is there any vibration, any issues? And he's like, no, it actually feels really comfortable. It feels really good. The one thing is, I said, well, what about fighting? And he's like, well, 1, I don't think the doctors want me fighting. I'm like, well, that makes sense. And 2, you can't fight if your hand is wrapped, is my understanding, in the National Hockey League. So it may be a while. I'm not sure we're going to see Brady Tkachuk throwing many lefts or rights this season in general. Like, I'm not sure you want to risk that at all.
I can't hear a word you're saying. They're playing like Jimmy Earl's The Middle. That's not a country song. I don't know what's happening right now.
Listen, as a veteran broadcaster, this isn't that big a deal to me. You're going to be terrible in the telethon answering calls when the band is playing.
I'm easily distracted.
It's not, like so I can tell you I don't notice it. I know it's loud, but I don't really hear it.
You've got your ear pods in. You're smart.
I gotta,
better move.
I got to work on you a little.
I'm the junior guy. I should know better. I need tips. I got to lean on the fence for experience. Be like, what do I need to do?
Well,
there we go.
No, it's only going to last for a second. Jake is probably losing his mind right now with the audio levels of this show. I apologize. Coming up later, I don't know why Ian has not stopped by. Oh, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline's here.
Well, 1 second. We'll bring you on into the show. Let's see how tonight plays out. We talked about the Rangers are an interesting team to me. They have tons of talent. I mean, Adam Fox out, obviously. And they just can never seem to find their stride.
I find it's like their two-way game. It's not that strong. It's never been that strong. I feel like when the Rangers have been at their best, it's always like Igor Shesterkin would cover up their mistakes. And, that hasn't happened at the same level over the past season and a half, right? And last year they missed the postseason after winning the President's Trophy. This year they're outside the playoff picture again. It's like if your goaltenders don't cover up your mistakes, you're not going to be successful in the NHL.
100%. Since things are a little just backwards and loud, into the hot for the holidays, Jake. Let's take care of that right now.
Ho, 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 ho.
I'm not even sure if you can hear both songs at the same time. Anyway, today's day number 2 of Hot for the Holidays brought to you by Shoeless Joe's. 2 tickets to the Charge versus the Fleet on December 27th. All you got to do is there's posts on either Instagram, on Facebook, or Twitter. Just follow one of the accounts. If you follow all 3, that's free entries. Just follow along. Use the hashtag Hot for the Holidays under the post. You'll get entered. We'll announce the winner tomorrow. And again, next week, lots of more prizes coming along. In fact, we've had more sponsors reaching out saying they'd like to be part, and so we're adding more as well.
People in the chat are saying Mendes is on drums right now.
That'd be great. That'd be great if he was up there playing right now. Suddenly just singing a song. I got you, babe. All right. As soon as we get through the band, because I don't want to bring on a guest, we'll bring on a guest as soon as we get through the songs. And I haven't read the chat. I can only imagine what people are saying today. This must be slightly entertaining, however. Maybe. All right. It was interesting today. Tim Stützle was quickly asked, and he made him. He was like, I wasn't great 2 games ago. He goes, I thought it was much better in the last game. Like we've talked about him of not being as good as perhaps Tim Stützle is. I think we'll have a turnaround as well.
Does he own that? Like when you were speaking to him this afternoon, was he owning that?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he looked markedly better against Montreal.
100%. And I think he understood that he wasn't fantastic early on in that road trip.
So what would you attribute to his struggles over the previous 2 games?
He's just a player.
Yeah. Just ups and downs.
Yeah. I don't think it's anything big. I don't think there's anything going on. I just thought players just sometimes don't have great outings in games. And for him, it was a couple of games.
Yeah, fair enough. But he was great against Montreal, getting back with Brady. If you can get the 2 of those guys going, obviously Batherson was removed from the line, but Zetterlund chipped in with a goal. If you can get the lines going, just spread out the scoring, get all the lines going, it's good things are ahead. Because I feel like the goaltending is playing at a higher level than they have all year. So
and that's why I like the fact they put Zetterlund back up there with Stützle and Tkachuk and moved Drake Batherson down to play with Cousins and Perron. I think, as we all talked about, that line was very good in the playoffs. So we'll see how that plays out. But I do think they've now spread it out a little. And it's funny, the other day, was it in St. Louis? Yeah, Perron played on the 4th line with Cousins and Eller, or was it Ridley Gregg?
Yep.
That was their best line.
Yeah.
That was Dallas. Sorry.
Dallas, yep.
Anyway.
They were generating the most.
Yeah.
And it's a different guy every night, right? Who's kind of stepping up and playing at a higher level, and hopefully it'll continue tonight.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
It's quiet.
Do we? All right. Take care. No.
Oh no. Oh no.
Mendes. This has to be the last song. I hope.
Not soon enough. Not soon enough.
Is it not? No, you don't like it? This is going to be a good country night. By the way, you don't even have to come listen to the first intermission now. We've got you taken care of right here.
Yeah.
Coming in hot. I can only imagine if Yorkie's listening from Sweden. I think he landed today.
He probably gets a lot of this at Calgary anyway, so right? This is every night in Calgary.
That's right. He's having his mulled wine at the Christmas market right now. We'll see how this plays out. Quickly, I meant to mention this in the last show, and I apologize. Shoeless Joe's is with Toy Mountain, which the Ottawa Fire Service is a big part of, right? Is that they collect toys at Toy Mountain, at Shoeless Joe's for Toy Mountain. You can drop it off at either one of their location, Kemptville and Orleans, and they will get it to Toy Mountain That's one thing I wanted to point out. And you guys
Before
are doing
you have to drop stuff off before December 22nd, I believe.
correct. And I do remember earlier they were asking for a little bit older age groups if you're looking to get a toy to drop off for someone in need for this holiday season. Although that toy drive is fantastic. You guys do a really good job of helping take care of that.
Yeah, I know it's a great initiative, great cause. So if you have a chance, please support it.
We'll see you. What else did you garner from today in the locker room?
It was pretty quiet. It was like few scrums, like Brady and Jake were taken care of. Like I tried to talk to Fabian Zetterlin because he's on a bit of a heater for himself.
Did you speak to Jake?
Didn't have a chance to speak to Jake because I was trying to get in touch with Fabian, and then I thought like Fabian was interesting because like you talk to him, it's like he tries to play at the same level all the time. He's not worried about it. He says he's not worried about the offense, but I feel like if you're a player going through 20 games of one goal, like you're going to say that. I feel like it's not a defense mechanism, but you're going to like defer and say, hey, I'm just worried about my all-around game. I'm not worried about the offense. And finally, the offense is starting to take care of itself. And for a guy who's been here for half a season, it's nice to see the points finally start to go his way.
It's funny, like, it's been tough to get them to understand the points from your will come if you guys take care of your own end. Yeah. They are very good in the middle of the ice defending right now.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very good.
And one of the broadcasters from Montreal was commenting on the Winnipeg Jets game last night, and I tweeted about it. He was commenting on the work that Montreal was doing, getting to the danger zones, getting in the middle of the ice, and he was crediting Montreal, and I retweeted and quoted and said, well, it's also a reflection of how well Ottawa is defending in the middle of the ice right now. Like, they're not giving up. It's
fifth in
it's special right now.
I understand the penalty kill. At some point, it's a change.
You think so?
Well,
it's been a season and a half. I don't know.
All right.
Season and a quarter.
I feel like it's quiet enough. We're going to bring in the president of the Sens Foundation, Jacqueline Belsito, take care of our good friends at Shoeless Joe's before we do that.
So the show is brought to you by Shoeless Joe's, daily deals that you do not want to miss. Burgers, wings, cold beer, great prices, no fluff, just big flavor 5 nights a week. This week is Shoeless. We got Thursday night half-price wine, $10 flatbreads, perfect for date night or for catching up. You got Caesar Sundays. Shake up your Sunday with $6 Caesars. You have your game day bud deal. If there's a Canadian team on the screen, you have $9 buds all game long. And on Mondays, you also have fish and chips, wings Tuesday, Big Burger Energy Wednesday, Shoeless Joe's, where daily deals meet big flavor and good times on repeat in Campville and Orleans.
Well done. Pleasure to be joined now by the president of the Sens Foundation. I don't know if you can hear me. I will try to yell at you.
Listen, I can't hear you, but here's something funny. I thought I was being nice, and I was going to bring you a hat, but I'm pretty sure you just want to stomp on it right now, right? Like,
I'm not.
How do you work under these conditions?
Nice. That's great.
It's like working with Jason York. It's basically so I feel right at home. Actually.
Oh, okay. All right.
I didn't know this was coming.
That's unreal.
Howdy, partner. Nice to see you. Oh.
Nice.
No.
Nice. Do it. I didn't realize.
Country
there you
night.
go.
Have you heard?
We are a
that it's
serious
country
show
night?
here.
We are a very serious show. I know. I can take this off if you want to talk serious, but you're not going to ask me anything serious.
No.
You've got all the hockey talk and injury out of the way, right?
I was going to ask you to break down the Rangers defense, but we will save that for another day.
Thank you. Another time.
It is a busy time for you. Not to mention, like, the holiday season is always busy, but you have the telethon coming up on the 9th. All the donations, by the way, between now and the 9th are matched by Callian. Can you take us through this week almost, and then leading up to the foundation, the telethon? I guess it's called Ignite for Hope. And how important that is to the Sens Foundation.
Oh, you know what? Thanks for asking, because it's called Ignite Hope for a reason, because we want to make sure that the kids in our community feel like they're supported, right? Like that there are, you don't always know when someone's having a bad day, but probably more than most. And you don't know what that's about. It could be because there's healthcare. It could be that their mental health is a challenge. It just might mean that they don't have enough food to fill their tummy. And what we want to do and what the telethon is about is making sure that they feel supported.
Yeah. One of the great things about the telethon is the stories you guys are telling. And they're all on the website. You can go to Sens Foundation. There's 4 great stories. I will tell you, one of them I learned something actually quite a bit. In the story with the girl who lost her dad, now I can't think of her name. Gabby. Is I didn't know at she went to Roger Nielsen house. She said her mom was looking for somewhere to find help. I didn't know you could get outside of help at Roger's house.
Yeah, so Roger Nielsen Children's Hospice is a pretty special place.
Yeah.
This is a brand new camp. It's so a brand new program and a brand new camp that they supported this year, and so we financially supported the development of this camp. And what it is that most people who know it's not your look. Is this what's going on here? Is your no? Sorry, that was a distraction.
It is. It's always this constant.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This
I'm sorry.
This show is nothing but constant distraction. So it's all good.
Now, but I think one of the most interesting things is Rogers House meets families where they're at, and they realize that kids, besides supporting those with life-limiting illnesses, this Gabby and her sister, they lost their dad, and they didn't know how to deal with it, and so they created a whole program to support kids in their grief counseling. So.
How much money do you expect to raise from the foundation? I don't know how much money I know it's tens of millions of dollars the foundation's done, and one of these this is a huge fundraiser for you guys. Like, how much money do you think you'll pull in?
Yeah.
Because, by the way, Graeme and I get to answer the phones, so it might be a little less because we might screw this all up.
Yeah, it's
but
all
we're
right.
going to try.
Listen,
to
if
answer.
you wore your hat, maybe the phones would ring more, right? Maybe, but that's.
Like, why didn't Graeme get a hat?
Oh, I've got one right
No,
here.
There's still time.
Oh.
There's still time.
We always have time, right?
No.
Like, we have time. I thought I was supposed to be on after Ian, but Ian's not here, right?
I don't know where he is.
So that's okay. I'm better than Ian anyway,
Well,
right? Like, it's okay.
It was suggested to do the good and well-rounded Jacqueline Belsito before Mendes, but I was like, I want to end on a high note and not with Mendes.
Okay, well, sorry for
So-
you. So the telethon last year, we raised $145,000, and so we want to meet and beat that. So for us, that's a big deal, right? Because every dollar counts. So $2, $20, $200, $2,000, Callian will match that, and so every dollar counts.
It's amazing. I don't know. You may not know that. I know I'm trying to put you on the spot. The number of charities the Sens Foundation has helped.
Last year, I do know that number, actually.
I feel like it's 50 or higher. Like
55 last year. Yeah.
It's
wild.
Not including playoff money. So, like, could we make it to the playoffs? Then we'll support more charities.
Fair enough.
More pressure on the guys.
Listen,
That's all right.
Say it.
They'll be in the playoffs this year. They sit third in the Atlantic. They'll be
So
good.
how, like, you talk about 55 charities. Like, how many do you get approached by, like, on an annual year?
We get approached by a lot. There's a big need. But I think one of the things that's really important to us, we have some legacy partners like Rogers House and CHIO, but what we focus on is charities that are $5,000 or $5 million and less a year. And why we do that is because if we make a gift of $25,000 or $100,000, if that really moves the needle on solutions that they're trying to deliver on, and so that to us is very important.
Well, thank you for supporting Poppy's Path.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
yeah. Poppy's pretty special, and that's a great example, though, right?
Yep.
Like working with the Firefighters Association and understanding families that have really complex needs and trying to ease the financial burden on those families.
Yeah.
We can't, if we're not walking in their shoes, we have no idea what support is needed. So that's why we want to have a direct impact.
Well, that's unreal. Thank you.
I lost my train of thought because they started to play the music again. I was like, could you not yell so loud?
It's a soft
Sounds like
one.
a power ballad.
Yeah.
So it's a power ballad. So Wally lost
We
his
can-
train of thought.
You guys can slow dance.
No, I only like Stairway to Heaven.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Classic.
Shows my age. What else are we going to learn from the telethon? What else is happening? Can you tell us more? That's transpired. I know there's stuff planned. I don't know what you can tell me.
Yeah.
But can you divulge anything? You have a number of celebrity phone answerers.
Amongst the two of you.
Oh, I
Yes.
can't make it
I believe we're
celebrity.
just fillers, but
Yeah,
yes.
we're just like-
No, never say that. Never
People
say that.
will call and be like, oh, damn, I got Wally
See,
and Graeme.
Yeah.
I want them to hang up and call back if they don't get it.
Yeah. So I would say what I can say about the telethon is you'll meet the kids that we did the stories on, and you'll understand where they are at now.
Yeah.
And I think that's really important. What has been known to happen is that from time to time somebody will just show up on the telethon and either introduce themselves to us or want to answer the phones. And so whether that's a celebrity or a big donor,
I use
then-
celebrity as a loose term.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, no.
Again.
Air quotes. You got to
again.
use air quotes.
It's a great time. I'm actually quite looking forward to it.
There's always a few surprise and delights, I would
Yeah,
say.
see, I was trying to see if I could get one, but I know you're very good at this and don't like to divulge stuff right away. I appreciate that.
But you are the media. Yeah.
No, that's Graham.
No, you are the media.
You are the
You
media.
are legacy media.
Yeah.
Come on.
Here it is. By the way, if you want to call on Foundation night or on telethon night, 1-833-4 GO Sens. Also, you can go to the website if you want to donate now. And by the way, all donations up until the 9th are matched by Callian. So fantastic job, Jacqueline. Appreciate you stopping by. Sorry, couldn't turn it down for you a little bit.
Great in time for the music.
Yeah,
times,
yeah.
right? So,
Mendes had this planned. He hasn't appeared until it's all done.
Or Mendes
he
is.
is not doing you a
No,
solid.
he's
No,
savvy. He is
no.
savvy.
Yeah.
Keep this. Remember this at the next Christmas party or something. We'll.
I quite like him myself.
No,
You know.
I'm not sure anymore. I call him a questionable fan of the show.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, John, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We will see you on Tuesday at the Devils game for Ignite Hope. By the way, this show brought to you as always by BEI, Bonisher Excavating Inc., helping to shape the Ottawa Valley. Remember, equipment sales, aggregate topsoil sales, custom crushing and screening, all that as well. Do you want your cowboy hat? No, you're good.
I'm keeping mine. I'm keeping mine. You're not keeping yours? Come on.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Anyway, Bonisher Excavating, helping to shape the Ottawa Valley as we wait for Ian Mendes to join us. I'm not sure what's happened to the good sir. I'm going to just send him a quick text.
Maybe they're
you-
working a trade. He's pumping out a press release early. Who knows?
Don't.
Who knows?
So there was talk. Okay, so Stephen Halliday and Carter Yakimchuk didn't play last night's game in Belleville. And I was getting texts and like, what's going on? Is there a trade going down? So Halliday was recalled. Yakimchuk, I believe, is just dealing with a minor bobo, as Paul McLean used to say. So it's not serious. I don't know if he plays. I think they play Wednesday. I suspect he's back in lineup. Nobody seems to think this is a big deal. So there's no trade happening with Carter Yakimchuk. Well, at least at the moment that I'm aware of.
Are you kind of interested? Like, obviously, I'm pivoting. We're talking about injury replacements and stuff, but like Dennis Gilbert's getting a chance to play in the game tonight. His first game since playing last year. He played 4 games with the Senators last season. Looked fine in the games that he played, but obviously small sample size, limited availability. But are you looking forward to watching what he can do tonight?
Like I know he only played 4 games last time. So do I have a big sample size of Dennis Gilbert? Excuse me, no. But I thought he was fine. He looks every bit of a guy that's an NHL defenseman. I think he'll be fine. I am interested to see how he plays. I think he's better than perhaps what we saw from him last year.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, right? Like, he's a big guy who
Yeah.
skates well. The thing that impressed me the most last year was his skating. Like, he actually moved around the ice pretty well.
Yeah.
Look who's here.
Yeah.
who's
It's
here.
Ian has left playing the drums. He's probably gonna take out the lights as he comes around the corner, but we will just, you know what, welcome right into the show. Listen, by the way, Ian Mendes, VP of C here.
Perfect timing.
I asked you, and you were like, it should be fine, 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
They start rehearsal at 3. Questionable friend of the show, by the way.
The running joke in the chat
Yeah.
was that you were upstairs playing drums.
I was playing the drums. Yeah. Perfect timing. Yeah.
You got the rhythm.
And it's got to be country night too, right?
Howdy, partner.
Howdy. Yeah. Guys, thanks for having me.
Nice to
thanks
see
for
you.
coming
It's
on.
tough to get you back on the show. We do have, you know what? Let's just get right to the big topic that we would like to discuss.
Okay.
Hot water in the sinks.
Hot water. I'm in hot water for this going on in the background. I know. I just tested it.
Or I
And
should
you
say
have
lack
too.
thereof.
There is hot water in the bathrooms at lower, what is this?
Gate 2.
Lower gate 2. I just ran the taps and they're coming in hot.
So everybody now just rush to gate 2 at the basement, the arena level. You can use the washrooms there. But did you check them all?
I didn't check them all. I did insinuate that I would check them all.
Is there a forensic audit
Yeah,
of
no,
like the
no.
water taps?
So,
in
It's too soon.
Too soon?
Too soon.
Okay.
For forensic audit jokes.
So I went to Bell Club for you. I thought Bell Club there was hot water. No, but the water isn't ice cold. It's just
Are we soft?
tepid.
Yeah.
Are we
Like,
soft?
It's just
Is this market soft?
Coming in tepid should be the name.
Coming in tepid?
Yeah, coming in tepid. Yeah.
I think this may be a little overblown.
I don't know.
But can you put hot water in?
But look, like a day like today is a great example. The temperature is plunged outside. I don't know if you guys have been outside in the last 90 minutes. It's like feels like minus 15. That's the problem. I think people come in when it's minus 15 and then you run your hands under the water and it's cold. It becomes frustrating. Is that not what?
Well, then
the
maybe
problem is?
wait. Maybe you don't use the washroom right away. All right.
We're soft. We're
yeah,
soft.
we're
That's
soft.
what we're getting.
By the way, we did fix. You sent it. I sent it. Somebody may have sent it a tweet earlier today. Said questionable friend of the show, Ian Mendes, is joining us.
Did I get the?
So
did I get the graphic?
So then you asked. You wanted under your
there you
name
go.
QFOTS.
Yeah.
So Jake, we
Do
have.
it? There we go. Questionable friend of the show.
We have made
Yeah.
you the
The
question.
graphic. Graphics department's on fire here.
Yeah. So
Questionable
Big
friend
budget.
of
the
the show.
budget is out of
Big
control.
budget enterprise.
All right.
Where's Yorkie today, by the way?
Sweden?
Sweden.
His son's playing in
Okay.
Tier 2.
I thought the
Andreas-
Flames are in Sweden. I didn't.
Andreas Johansson helped get him the job over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So AJ, as we like to call him here on the show,
Yeah.
is coaching. So Tier 2.
Okay.
So the SHL, I think that is. Anyway, so he's also visiting some Christmas markets.
He's visiting Magnus Arvidsson.
Oh, Art. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Good friend of the show.
Friend of the
Magnus
show. Yeah. Not questionable friend. Of the show. Good friend of the show.
I do have one other question for you. I'm sure there's something else to ask you. However, you posted earlier this week in the Mendes Musings.
Mendes Monday Musings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shameless plug.
Yeah. I'm
Uh,
trying to get a 3M sponsorship. Is 3M still a company? I don't even know. I assume
I
they
feel
are.
like they're
Yeah,
multinational, gazillions
Yeah.
of dollars. Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah. 3M. Mendes Monday Musings.
is I gotta get to injuries.
Uh-oh.
So in that you pointed out that you ranked the media members
I
back
did.
in like 2011.
It was just before the All-Star Game. Remember, Ottawa hosted the All-Star Game in 2012. And ironically, just behind us, you can see the scoreboard. That scoreboard came in just in time for the All-Star Game in 2012. You guys remember this?
Yeah.
And
$5 million.
There's a joke in that column about Gord Wilson needing to up his game because he's about to go into high definition. That's how old that column was. But I gave Brent an A+.
So I'm reading. I'm like, I gotta check this out because I can only imagine.
Look at this.
So you
Mark
gave-
of the media.
You gave Steve Lloyd an A+ because he's a good friend of yours. He
Yeah.
does a good job. And he has to work with Jason York on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Then you gave our partner, Jason, gave him an A+, and the only other guy you gave an A+ to was me.
Yeah. But the rationale.
Hey, wait.
Oh,
Don't interrupt the great line because then I read along.
yeah.
He's clearly the best TV reporter in the city, and it's not even close. I don't need the second line.
Well, the second part says, but as you know, keep your friends close. ...
Right. What does that mean?
That means that keep your enemies closer. Because we were rivals back then.
Yeah. So, but all I saw was A+.
Yeah, A+.
A+. So if you had to rank today,
Today's media marking.
I will
All
even
right.
take a Yorkie, Graham, Brent.
Wally. So you plunged to like a C-.
Ouch!
I think your attitude would be a D, but your overall work ethic bumps you up to a C-. Yeah.
I asked
Yeah.
That's a pass.
Yeah. Graham Nichols would
How
get
could-
an A from me
Yes.
because he would be the only one who would appreciate now I'm in PR. He knows how to put out a good fire.
Yeah.
So he gets an A.
There you go.
Okay, York does Yorkie maintain his A+?
Yorkie, yeah. A+. You guys work with him enough to know. Actually, I should bump each of you up a letter grade.
See?
Working with Jason
See?
York.
Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to.
He had the crowd chanting his name last night, though. Like everybody loves him.
Oh, at
Yeah,
at
the
Chivas?
best. Yeah.
Yeah.
He showed up at 4:54 for the 5:00 show.
That's early for him.
He
And he's
left
like-
at 3:45.
It's so hard. I'm like, I don't know why I should get a higher. Like Yorkie's not. You know why Yorkie's not around is why you gave him an A+.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
seeing me more.
Now, are we going to
more
open this up
frequent.
to the rest of the media?
That's so.
Finally,
No. I was
my
going to say.
chance.
Speaking of nobody around,
Yeah.
Going to West Coast swing.
Yeah.
There's no one around.
Yeah.
Hey, how weird is that for you guys to deal with as a staff?
It is. It's suboptimal. Like, let's be honest, right? So one of the things we wanted to do was like we knew like when Brady came back, I think that making him available to the media back home was a big priority for us.
Yep.
I mean, he did break the news on his podcast, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Although, didn't he say today that he wouldn't break news on his podcast?
Yes, which I was like, wait a second. Wait a minute. Yeah. So I want to get to after that, but let's go back to the travel before I bring you back to Brady's podcast.
No, and it's tough, but I think probably at least half the league, if not 2/3 of the league, deals with this, right? Where when the team leaves, there's not a ton of external media that travels along. I think Julian McKenzie's probably been on, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 of our road games this year.
It was like 10 or 20%,
Yeah.
10 to 20% of the game.
And it was remarkable when you saw the scrum in Montreal on Tuesday. It was significantly bigger than you would have seen in Anaheim or San Jose, for sure. But yeah, it's a challenge for sure. And I know you guys have questions about injuries.
No, it's
Brent is.
but like obviously, like you guys, sorry, Wally, like you guys are growing your brand in-house too, right? Like you guys start your own podcast. You're pumping out your own content.
Brent doesn't want us mentioning a rival podcast on here, by the way.
But you guys are doing a lot of things in-house to maybe like try and like help, right?
Well, I think we understand fully, like when we do a podcast or when we ask questions, we understand that's, we'll call it state media. Like, we're under no illusions, right?
Don't trust them. State media.
State media. Exactly. No, I understand it. But then we try and service, like Jackson Starr, who's our team reporter. We hope that he asks the questions people want after the game, but we know, like, it's tough to ask everything. But Jackson does as good a job as he can under the circumstances to try to ask 3 or 4 questions to guys after every game. And it's interesting, too. Like, I think the noise gets louder. Like, when we lose, people get agitated, and rightfully so. You should be agitated when we lose, and be angry at the lack of transparency, accountability, whatever word you want to use.
Sure.
I understand it. Yeah. Do you guys have a solution?
Well, because it's like I've asked you about like potential Zoom calls, like when we're away, but like at the same time, it's like, if there is a traveling member of the media, like whether it's Julian, Wally, so like Wally's traveled obviously as well. And it's like if people make the efforts to go to those distances to go travel and follow the team, and cover the team, then they get priority. That's the way it goes.
So full disclosure, like that's why we have the budget to travel. We could do every game, but if I don't get something, or if our show doesn't get something exclusive on the road, and we just file the sound from the everyday, then everybody's just going to take it and run with it back here and make Instagram posts and do all that stuff and not have to credit us. Then it doesn't serve us any good to spend the money. And that's the issue. We like, so if it's so
you're asking me live on the air for exclusive content.
Yeah, there you go.
For coming in hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. This is great. This is the point where you say yes.
Yes.
And I'll
only
change the question
on like the following road trip when we go to like Columbus, Minnesota, Winnipeg. You're more than welcome.
You want me to
join.
come to the Winnipeg
When we're
trip?
in Florida, we don't want to see you. When we're in California, we don't want to see you.
Do you notice how I got on the
north
Florida
of
trip?
the 45th, whatever the parallel is. I'm gonna pick a spot.
Well
Columbus
played.
is the furthest south you can go.
It's already thought of the answer.
I was going to say I'm scheduled to go to Nashville. I've worked at
That's
Tampa
that's a
and
little
Nashville.
warm for my liking. Yeah.
Can I come?
No, there's only a budget for one though.
Damn.
Yeah.
We do have the budget just for me.
Yeah.
Podcast with Brady.
Yes.
Do you have any conversations with him beforehand of him launching this? Of we don't want you to say this. We don't want to do like.
No, I think honestly, I think this is really cool, and I think they're the only active NHL players who've ever had a podcast. I think you look around in pro sports, there's not too many guys doing this. I don't like clipping wings of people. I don't think that's right. I think we as fans and media and as PR, well, maybe not as PR people, because PR people, we want
everybody.
we are trying to
don't
clip
say a
wings.
word.
No, I think we simultaneously complain when players, they don't have a personality, right? And then they say something, you're like, I don't know, you should be saying that. No, let's let them say some things. And I think it's great for the game. If you step out, zoom out, it's good for the game to have personalities. It's good for the game. And yeah, he kind of flagged it with us a few weeks ago, like before it launched. We talked about it in the summertime that he had some opportunities to do this, and then we were waiting to see what would materialize. And then he said this was coming, and I think it's really neat, right? Like, even just think outside of hockey, how many active athletes have their own podcasts? Very few.
It's tough to do. Like you almost have to walk a line some points though. Like right, like because there's
things you make sure you don't necessarily say or divulge, like because they know everybody. The
That was
Kachucks know everybody.
That was like the Pintos picks. Like they were joking about it offhand, but like he's like, I don't know if I should say it. I don't know. And Brady's
So-
kind of just.
Sometimes you have to be
It's tough.
maybe measured, but like because they know everything that's going on.
Yeah, but see, now his podcast is able to travel to every road game.
Yeah.
I just want to point that out.
Maybe
Wally can
Wally
too. Wally can too. Come on, man.
yeah,
Come
Wally's
on.
good.
Is Brady going to be in the scrum?
We should have him in the scrum.
What
With
happened
his-
tonight?
with his wingman Mike Flag?
Wingman of the week.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Not everybody can afford these. Last question, maybe before I let you go, but
Well, I can't read the comments here.
you can go ahead.
Is Ian trying to set up a Coming in Hot and Locked On Sens collab? Speaking of awkward, okay, well, that's the end of that. I tried. Folks, I tried. I've now mentioned 2 rival podcasts to Wally on this show. Actually, 3 if you include
Yours,
ours.
It's, all of a sudden, Alex Adams would come out of the
Alex
woodwork.
Adams.
Like, what are you doing
Yeah,
here? Mendes, what are you doing?
Anybody else?
Oh, sorry.
Are you done reading? No. Okay.
No, these are great. No, I'm not allowed to read these. Oh, okay.
You can read them.
I can't.
Need your glasses?
No, I can read them. I'm not sure I can because
Okay. I don't want.
I forgot how much I miss live radio, TV.
I forgot how much I don't miss you.
podcasting. Yeah.
Why is it so hard to get injury information from the organization?
Okay, so give me an example.
Thomas Chabot over the last 2 weeks, or
Yeah, and
How about really Greg?
really great. Yeah, and
We
that
had no idea what was going on with
yeah, and that you know what, and that's a function of the timing of it. I think was right into when there was no media. Now we should probably have had a conversation about get more of a robust update for the media on was he day to day, was he not? Chabot, I thought Travis today gave as good of an update as he could have. Do you not think so?
yeah, it just
Yeah.
came. Like you guys moved him to IR, and there wasn't like any mention of Chabot, whether he was with the team, what like there was just no info.
Yeah.
And I don't know, and I guess there just wasn't questions asked about it either.
Yeah, and exactly. And I think it goes back to the no road media out there. Right?
Now, that said-
It does, but like they ask for a follow-up to like Zoob, upper body, lower body, what's going on, and then nothing, right? Like, so it is like guarded state secrets in some regards.
Well,
but
it is absolutely but I think it's fairly common around the league. And I think he said Artem's day to day. Did he not?
yeah,
Yes.
he did.
Yeah.
So I also think this is an NHL thing that's happening. And I think Pat Quinn was the first guy to use upper and lower body, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So you guys don't have to divulge. Like, I don't believe you have to say anything for that matter.
Can we just get that clip saved where Brent says, "I don't believe you have to say anything," and then next time you're pressing me on an injury and I've got big beads of sweat coming down my face because I'm like, "Oh my God, they got me on live radio here."
No, it's a talk show.
It's a talk show.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes.
So I've got a question for you.
Yes.
What, like you've been in the role for a season, 26 games. What's been the most challenging situation or like scenario where you're like, oh, I was never envisioned this?
Ooh, man, you know what? I wish I'm gonna think of something great. Like 10 minutes. You know when like somebody insults you and you have the perfect comeback like 10 minutes later. I feel like I'm gonna have a great answer to this. Like 10 or 15
But I know like
minutes
you
from now.
obviously had to deal with like the Quebec Nordiques jersey, right?
Yeah,
like
but
that was something you didn't anticipate, and then you're dealing
Absolutely,
with the
that-
after effects.
yeah,
But, like,
probably,
has there
yeah.
been anything worse than that?
no, I hope not. I would say that probably would have been the top. What's the word? Like crisis? Is that a word? Is that like? Would you call it? Yeah, I think so. I think
know
the
if
way
I'd
the
go to
fan
that
base
level.
reacted, which I think was justified. People are pretty protective of the logo, protective of the city. I think we understood it right away. I think that's the angriest the fan base. Like in my, whatever you said, 80 plus 20 games, whatever I've done, 110 games or whatever. I think that's probably the angriest people have been.
What do you do next year?
What do you mean? What do I do next year?
Does
Like
it-
you're asking me
does
what
the team go?
crisis,
Is
what
it-
crisis
No.
can I create
No, we're
next
going to
year?
Quebec City. Do you go back next year?
Oh, like in September,
Yeah.
you mean? No, I don't think so. It felt like a one-off. I think
I'm just
This
wondering
is
how
gonna-
you build the fan base.
this is going to turn into one of those headlines where
No,
Mendes,
Mendes didn't know.
it was a one-off.
He did not know.
I don't think so.
Okay.
If I had to guess,
Have I changed my rating at all since the show started?
yes, absolutely. Has it gone up?
Yes.
We can't say for sure.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah,
Back to you in the studio.
we'll send it back to you in the studio.
Okay, Mendes. Appreciate your time, even though you were supposed to be
All right,
here.
people see that? Oh no.
Oh, what?
Oh boy. All right. Okay, we got a question here about the helmets.
Oh,
And the
Matt
color
Black?
of the helmet. Matt Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong
You
with
guys like?
I like
okay.
Matt
I
Black.
don't
ask
like
you-
the white helmet, the black helmet, the white jersey.
You don't like it?
If you had matted helmets, as opposed to like shiny black
Yeah.
helmets,
You think you'd be down with that? It's so funny. Like, and where do you guys come down? I've seen a lot of traction on red jersey, gold helmets.
Yeah, I've seen
Yes
that too.
or no?
I'd have to see a prototype.
But also would have to be like matted, right? Like,
But you need like
Yeah.
you need to be like a collegiate helmet where you have the red stripe down the
oh,
middle.
I don't know. No, that
All over the red.
No, Graham.
Yeah.
No,
Just like the logo.
I
Just
don't
like the
know. I don't
logo.
know
If
if
you're
I-
going gold, embrace the ugly and just go all in.
I don't know if I like. I don't know. I don't know if I like the racing stripe, but I actually wasn't sure if I was gonna like white jersey, black helmet, and I think I liked it. But what's interesting is I think it was split amongst the players. Like if you ask the players, I think half
Yeah.
of them were like, "This is awesome," and the other half were like, "Nah."
Yeah.
I don't know.
And maybe because I'm so used to it, the tradition, I just didn't like. It was just awkward to me.
Did it look like it was practice jersey
It just
or
felt
something?
just something was off.
I don't mind it.
I
don't mind it.
actually liked it, but
I like it when
Have you
San Jose
guys-
does it. Like
Sorry, have you explored the matte black? Has it been discussed?
this is the discussion right now. This is the
Oh,
first
yeah.
time
There
that
you
we
go.
have as
Breaking
an
news.
organization. No, but I this is absolutely that, and the gold helmet is something we have to have the conversation.
put a red stripe down the middle.
With the right stripe down the
Just go,
middle.
go
Also-
all out.
And I know you may not know this either. The jerseys are hard to read the names, numbers, if you will. Like the third jersey,
The
the red
third
one.
jersey, yeah.
Is that something you guys have discussed of maybe altering a little?
I think that conversation is taken because I think that is a common refrain from people is
Yeah.
that it's a little harder to read the
It's just a
nameplate.
dark on dark. It's
Yeah,
a little bit
and I think
harder.
it's hard too. Like when we're up in the press box, it is hard. But I'm like, wow, we're in the 400 level. But then you also remember, wait a minute, that's where the announcers,
Yeah.
the play-by-play people sit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just curious. Like, I like the jersey. I don't like the names, numbers.
But it looks good when you're up close. That's a weird.
It's a
part.
great-
when you're up close.
It's a
It looks
great fan wearing jersey.
Yeah, you know what? It's landed that like when I first saw it with my own eyes, I wasn't 100% sure. I was like, I need to see this on the ice. And then when you see it on the ice, it is actually pretty sharp.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah. I don't like watching on TV.
No.
But gold. The gold helmet is where I might be able to get on
Okay.
board.
But then you have to go gold gloves too.
Like
whatever
Vegas
you
has
want.
gold
like how,
gloves.
like how Vegas does it, or LA goes white gloves, right? Or
Yeah,
what does LA
yeah.
do? Yeah,
They
they
have
do
white.
like.
It's a little.
Or is that too much?
I found theirs was a little awkward.
I don't mind it.
But I do like the matte black.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. I know you're busy being a VP of stuff.
You can't jazz hands me and be like, I know you're busy.
Stay as long as you want, Mendes.
When is your podcast ending?
I run the show here.
Yeah.
I don't. It ends with. Well,
Actually, we got a marching band.
As soon as we end, that's when the music
Yeah,
stops.
exactly.
that's
That's
I'm
the way
like.
it goes.
They should. Like they don't play for an hour during the intermission. What are we doing? The whole set list they know.
They're cutting other tracks right now.
Do you have any other chat questions before we say goodbye?
What do we got here?
I don't know.
No, we got more helmet talk here. White skates. Someone's suggesting we go white
No,
skates.
that's Sergey
I'm surprised it's like skates haven't been customized. Like every other sport, whether it's basketball, baseball, football,
Yeah,
everyone's
football
got their own.
cleats.
Oh yeah,
But they
everything's
can only wear
specialized.
it one time a year, right? The NFL guys. Isn't
Something
it
like that.
custom?
Yeah,
custom
or they have to
cleats
pay
once
the
a
fine.
year.
But there's more. I think like baseball, it's like you get a little bit more autonomy. It doesn't have to necessarily
Yeah.
match the team.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't seen that with hockey more commonly.
It's
Yeah.
coming. No, but the CCM helmet skates now. Like, I think Austin Matthews. I know Easton Cowan. They've got blue in theirs.
Yeah.
Like, there's some more. Skates.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right.
That's it. Exit stage left, just like that.
Just go.
Just go. Get out of here.
Anyway, good to see
not
you.
a-
Happy birthday later this month because you won't be back on the show.
By the way, it's Brent Wallace's birthday on Sunday, and how I know this is because it's the anniversary of Pearl Harbor. And I always say wow, I can't. No,
You could have just said Milan McCulloch's birthday, but
Is
no.
it Milan McCulloch's birthday? If there's somebody else's birthday. Anyway, Wally, I always see the stuff, and I know that's Wally's December 7th.
Yeah. 2 big moments in history.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's how I phrase it. 2 big moments in history.
Oh, yeah, they're not done.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, thanks. buddy.
Exit stage left.
Well,
I'd be invited, but this might be it for me on the podcast. This could be it. So,
questionable
anytime.
friend of the
questionable
show.
friend of the show. And he's out.
See you, pal. Take care.
Take care. Good to see you.
There goes Ian Mendes. Does a lot of things around here. Hosts a podcast, writes an article, vice president communications, talks to a lot of fans. He's a big deal, and we're happy you stopped by.
Super engaging. What was your grade? C+?
Yeah, probably. You know what? He's probably bumped it back down to a D. But yeah, I think I got to a C+. I don't believe I should have fallen that far in the grading. Like 2 full letter grades.
No, you probably work harder now than you did then. Right?
You're
hustling.
I
Right
want
now you're hustling.
a recount.
There you go.
Anyway, now that the band has stopped, we might as well just put the show to bed. Thank you to Jacqueline Belsito who stopped by. Don't forget the telethon Ignite Hope is on Tuesday. You can call in during before the show, during the intermissions, make a donation. 1-833-4-GO-SENS. And just a reminder, every donation you can make now online is matched by the Callion Group. So don't forget the foundation. Anyway, Graeme, we'll go watch the game now, and we'll see how this.
Got a couple hours to spare. But yeah.
Well, got to have a snack.
There you go.
We'll see how this game unfolds between the Rangers and Sens. I think it's a big game for Ottawa tonight. I think Brady's excited to be back. Remember, he was hurt in the home opener, so he hasn't had a lot of time to play in front of the fans. I think it's a big thing for him.
Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one. And a vulnerable Rangers team. So we'll see what happens.
If you've stayed through the whole show, I appreciate you battling through the music in the background, although you may have enjoyed it. I'm not sure.
We may have a couple giveaways for a future episode of the show.
There may be some giveaways. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk to see you on Monday. Take care, everybody.
See you, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in to Coming In Hot. If you enjoyed the show, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to never miss an episode.